Hello there everyone, this is Mark 3 and welcome back to Death Spiral
An
Simulator.
important message from our colonization mission requires your attention.
Oh, that's timing, isn't it? Welcome back to Death Spiral Simulator, by which I mean, of course, Ixion. Let's see what's going on. Normally that means reparation. Completed study, 34.8. Please authorize extract preparation. Please don't leave us here to die. Okay, sure. Fine. Let's find a place to... let's throw you off. And Maxwell will be assigned to go and do that. We are right next to you anyway. Yes, welcome back.
Population transfer complete.
I was looking at it, I was wondering why the population in Sector 1 keeps getting overstretched, and I just realised right before I started recording. It's because whenever we go into like anomalies and things,
has arrived at its destination.
EVA crew die sometimes. So every so often, a space sector that's not reviving colonists has to be replenished. Sever communication or repatriate. We've always repatriated before, let's repatriate again. You're coming with us, boys. We're not leaving you behind. Not at all. The crew should get them back real quick. Anyway, moving on. We've got one comment from last time from Happy Afer. Seems like you won against the Death Spiral. Yes. The Perenisi. I'm being tempted to play a game as Solaris, where I play as a driven exterminating cyborg race. No, not cyborg, synthetic race. Cyborg, flesh and machine. We are purging the puny flesh now. And just give that a try and see how it goes. Don't know if I'll record or not, but the temptation is there to be a robotic overlord. One against Death Spiral, and with only one drone-free planet left to fly to, you're cutting things quite close. Actually, remember, I put that off long enough that I could recall.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Gone is prepared? Okay. I put it long enough to be sure I could recall all my ships in. I don't think I had to do that, but I did it just in case anyway, because I was being nice, quote unquote. I'll ping that. If you are not producing enough waste, how about opening another housing sector? You'll definitely need to open it up all the sectors for some future mission anyway. Why not now? Mostly hull repair though. I have been upgrading that, so it's plus 44. So I think I can. As for the not enough waste situation, I've been looking at it, and I produce about 20 waste a cycle. It's no wonder I'm having trouble. If I'm running multiple waste reclamation centres, might as well just turn them off actually. Multiple waste reclamation centres and one water treatment centre, which in itself requires 25 per cycle. I'm not even making enough to run this thing consistently, let alone everything else, so yeah. And I think the main way I might want to try and deal with this is actually to do body recycling. Corpses are turned into waste, but that relies on me steadily killing people, which I don't do. There's been a couple of big death waves because I've been mismanaging my station, but apart from that, I'm not actually trying to kill people. I know that's shocking to hear, but there you go. I'm just wondering if there's anything else I can do. Don't need that. Don't need... Everywhere's stable right now. I think just expanding my population is probably my best option at this point. And these guys are slightly overworked. Let's turn off you. Okay. So, these guys are slightly overworked because I just shunted 20 out to here. I think you're right. I think I might as well just open up a new sector and accept that's going to be inevitable. Plus, it gives me space to put down something I've been eyeing right before I started recording, which was yeah, Exo Fighting Dome, +2 stability in the sector. The bonus can be extended to each sector connected via a train station. So this could apply to the whole station. Extra stability is extra stability. So an extra housing sector, I think, at least, because I'm waking up more people, so I'm going to need it. How I would arrange it, though, because this one is arranged around having the big storage bays in it, I'm not entirely sure. Also, I do kind of wish I had Legislative Strengthening Center in Sector 6. It's neutral right now. But to make room for it, I have to demolish the drone bay. Or the commemorative memorial, which is Prime +2, so the drone bay would have to be moved. Then again, if I build up Sector 5 as well, that gives a route for drones to get to and fro, doesn't it? What would I even use it for, though? That's one drawback of my current setup. I don't know how good my farms are compared to what my station needs. I know they're better than what my station needs, but that's about it. So, how much do I have free here? 100 workers. Let's tell it to open Sector 4. 86 at 40. Override locks, yes. I'll transfer from 2 to 3. 40 workers, let's cover that. I can shove people back into Sector 2 when I need those industries back up again, but I don't need them right now, so get rid of those. And we'll see what happens from there. I say with vague optimism. Oh yeah, I recalled all my previous mining ships as well, so that I can put out new mining ships, just to make sure that I have another set of ships to go, because I've realised the maximum experience level of any ship is 3. So any level 3s aren't gaining experience. While it's safe, I might as well pull my level 3 ones back, which I have done, and send out a fresh batch of level 1 recruits and have them level up as well, just in case something happens. So preparation. But I'm going to be here for a while anyway. So let's simulate the death spiral some more.
A probe has completed its scan.
We have us a Sector 4. Nice and jubbly. Which of course means our maintenance has jumped up slightly. Going to be starting out as a sector focused on populations like this, so cell housing is going to be a must. Just thinking about that. 1, 2, 1, 1 there, 1 there. That'll do for initial workshop. That'll do 1 over. I'm also planning to install cult temples as well. So that's something to bear in mind for this particular place. Just have to get this place settled in. Also, exactly how this is going to fit together as well, because I need power supplies. I'm not going to plan to install cryonic centers, but sadly I've been watching and I realise my ruminations about moving resources around is sadly mistaken still. I was hoping it worked like I thought, like it would go to here and then, because that was high priority to go to Sector 2, it gets shunted, it won't. Yeah. So I'm having to force dump from Sector 3 into Sector 2. Having the big stockpiles where you want the resources to go to seems to be the order of the day, sadly. I think I reached this conclusion before, actually. Ah well. And so it was said, and so it shall be. The first edifice to our true lord, the hull, is rising from the deck. From its holy plates and alloyed scaffolds, we shall sing our praise unto the being that protects us all. Glory to the Tycoon. Excerpt from the Bible of the Holy Hall Temple. Paragraphs 15 through 30. There's actually an achievement for that. Praise the Hall. +1. Nice. While I'm at it, I'm considering building an observatory as well. +1, -25 to my hull stability though. And it's pretty big. You know, it might be worth actually. I need to figure this place out anyway. This might be my main population centre, compared to Sector 3, which is my revival centre, I guess? Something to that effect. I don't know. Something to that effect, yes. Also, look at us, we have waste. I really don't know how much the station produces. Interesting enough, there's no waste being stored in Sector 6 where it's most needed. Okay. This is going to be the happiest place in the entire darn station. I never thought I had it in me. Okay, I might as well walk you through what I've got going on here. Pause that as well, make sure it's paused, yes. You're not... I forgot to pause you guys. Okay, so... what I've got is... DLS Centre, yeah. Fire Station, yeah. Unpause that because I want the batteries ASAP. So... this is built to reflect all the latest and greatest technologies we've got so far. We've got us a fighting dome. We've got us a stockpile we're going to store for food. A health centre. That's a full-fledged medical centre. It can take injured from other sectors as well by the trains. Another mess hall just tucked in the side. Lunaticism Memorial, which is good for extra stability in population zones. A bit of higher class housing going in. Some unset space just here. Spare infirmary, so if the medical centre goes down with an accident, there's still healthcare. Batteries, DLS centre, and a fire station. So this is going to be a heck of a place to live, as far as the rest of the station is concerned. I mean, think about it. You've got Temple, worship the Hull. Once the blank metal wall gives you their approval, go and watch some blood sports in the fighting dome.
An accident has occurred in the typhoon.
What else could you possibly want? What else could you possibly want? Seven in the last cycle. And that's the problem. Sometimes things like that happen. We need more peeps. Ah, look at it. It shows I care about the people. I guess. Another achievement for that one as well. Okay. Health Centre.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
And immediately there's an accident to test it. Okay, sure. No, that was in Sector 6. And they came all the way around Sector 4. 100 crew members simultaneously. Yep. Looks like they prefer to go here rather than local. Which is fine. If they get superior care, that's fine by me. Go for it. Responsibility. DLS Centre coming online. Let's get the other battery up as well. What's this? It's 7 cycles. This sector is taking shape. Needs more workers. Sector 3 is doing okay, so Sector 3 to Sector 4. 30? 30. Because we're going to need them. to operate all these structures I'm putting up. Also, recycle waste.
Population transfer complete.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, at one point I got an upgrade to the quarters. They're now max on population. They didn't quite have that before. I have also maxed my solar panels. So this is all she's got in terms of power. And it's running short. Good, they all come here. Okay. But since that's not going to be enough, I'm going to need to bite the bullet and actually install a nuclear power plant at some point. Oh, that almost slots in right there, but not quite. It does slot there though. Right next to the residential buildings. I'm sure that's safe. Here it comes, here it comes. Yes, we have a cult. We have an extra fighting dome. Which should be giving me a serious bump to stability. Achievement. Roll. Oh! They're fighting him. Are those worker suits? It is, they're fighting in worker suits. Okay, sure. Three, sector 4. That should be good. So, happy. +4 from Fighting Dome. +4 from Fighting Dome. That single dome is worth +4 in all sectors that have a train station. Because I've upgraded the hell out of it. +1 if you have 3,000 people on board. +1 if you have 5,000 people on board. And I'm at 5,500, almost. So I think I'm good. Also, 30%, no, 20% faster healing here as well.
Population transfer complete.
So I'm looking pretty much set. This is going way too well. Now I'm just upgrading the Tail Temple because, sure. Well, we have a new addition to the front of the Tycoon. There we go. It is big, it is made of glass, it has cost us a little bit of full integrity. So that said, let's drop in, because it has also given us a thing as well. Look at that. We built a window. Sci-fi universes are either hit or miss as far as like putting windows in ship hulls are concerned. The hard sci-fi ones acknowledge it's actually a point of structural weakness. This game has done that, but a lot of games just rule it out and go, rule of cool, we want to see the black stuff, so here, have a window. It doesn't affect armor integrity at all. Oh well. Okay, let's go ahead and check into the vents. Administrator, crew members are overwhelmed by the view from the observatory. Providing this opportunity to observe the beauty of space from a safe vantage point has proven beneficial for morale. Understood. Extra trust. Don't need that. My people are over the moon right now. Look at that. It's all happy across the board. I wish I'd built a fighting dome for gladiatorial mech combat a lot sooner. I'm also very happy with the Hell Center, by the way, because accelerated healing is great to have. But I think we're going to pull the trigger on this now. I'm more or less stocked up on a lot of stuff. I've dumped what I can into it. I'm actually a bit short on raw iron. But my craft are literally pulling that in as fast as they can for the most part, so yeah. I'm still full on ice. Part of the reason that I lost the recycling level, I think, is because I realised it and then I forgot about it. I need this extra crop farm in here, I believe, to get this Sector 6 up to Tier 2 in terms of food. I researched the thing that tells you how close you are to that thing, and then I was, oh wait, we're still Tier 1.
An accident has occurred in the
When I know we hit Tier 2 at one point. But hopefully that farm there, little as it is, will give the boost. No, it requires something else. Interesting. Okay, I'll give you another crop farm then. Which I'll just slot in there because there's barely any space left. Also, fun fact, Sector 3, despite housing 3,300 people, is only a Tier 1. It's not even halfway to Tier 2. What is this game expecting for a population specialised area? I mean, this is kind of half-baked, but it's like, really? Many cell housing, and it's only halfway from Tier 1 to Tier 2. How strange can you get? I don't know. And of course, Sector 4, it's most of the way to getting a specialisation, but it's not there yet. But to be honest, most of the population buildings in this sector are not actually built yet, so, you know, that's the thing. Also, I am going to begin installation now of a nuclear plant. Because quite simply, I'm going to need it. Pop it there, I suppose. This means that the sector's going to need storage for hydrogen as well. Following on what we were talking about before. Oh, that's perfect for a large storage. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Anyway. Due to a lack of recording time, if I sound different from a moment ago, that's because I am literally recording this in a separate recording session. Like, grab the last 10 minutes for the episode. Because I ran out of time to do it before. Hopefully that's going to sort that out. Come on. Build it! The farms are more active, but they are still not overtaxed. Because I've still got tons of food in reserve. And not enough waste as well. Come on. Please give me that.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
Still not enough. Okay. I think the game is taunting me now. I can fit, I think, one more crop farm. Like that. And then that's it. That's strange. Anyway, yeah. While pursuing that, I am actually going to go ahead and... You're higher priority, actually. And I'll go. I've spent most of my research points now. The only thing I've not upgraded out of the new structures really is the whole temple can increase all integrity by 10. I'll pick up that. And then observatory, if you upgrade it, it provides +1 stability base, and then if you orbit a planet, +1 and then another +1. But my people are so happy right now, I don't think I need it. At least that's how it's looking. 20% faster, interlocking probes, which is that one. I am also researching the hell out of the drone bay as well, just for better logistics. Though actually I should probably pick up a nuclear plant. Fewer workers. Sure. But let's do the thing, let's do the event. I don't really want to do anything else, so let's go ahead and hit the jump drive. Prepare the jump drive, yes.
In accordance with Frau Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
This will be our first place. Oh, I was going to jump from the Paranisi. Slipped my mind. Ah well, jump. And here we go, the end of things, as the game calls it. again, I do really like how this looks. It's a lovely take on FTL. Very nice. Very otherworldly. Which, if you're in another dimension, should be the case. Of course, since this one we just left is dead, I don't really care about backlash either. So I guess it's good that I didn't jump from the Ponyseed, because if there was, then that would have been fun. Right, where are we? Where are we? Looks very toxic. Yellowy green.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. I sense Remus. We have reached the Ilia system.
Is it still good though?
Structural failure of the Tycoon is near. We should initiate the Neocond colonization protocol.
Tycoon is falling apart. But remember, we are in the future. We don't know about time distortion. If we know that first jump misfired badly, but what about other jumps? And also, is someone here before us? We are orbiting a place called Palatine. And there we go, technology, be it. With almost the last of our science points. Space looks calm. Too calm. There's no hazards out here. What is going on? I don't trust it. Okay, right. Let's get our science ships out there. There, you. You're currently unloading, I guess.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Excellent fighting dome was disabled. Boo! I guess one of the mech pilots slipped or something. Even though it's disabled by an accident, they're still fighting in there. I do like that. Okay, let's get some probes out and see what we can find. But this is basically at the end of the episode at this point. Mission objective is somewhere over this way. But there are other points of interest. There's one here.
A side ship has arrived at its destination.
Palatine. Despite the interference from intense cloud cover on Palatine, our probe was still able to detect unusually high levels of mercury on the surface. Planet's environment is toxic, but should not pose a problem for our teams. Ordered under Palatine, near the highest registered concentrations of mercury, the huge river of the element flows over a cliff, a waterfall in silver, ending in an ocean several kilometers away. Locate the surface or establish meteorological infrastructure. Let's go ahead and do this, sure. I'll tell the Atet to do that. Also need to double check and make sure my foundries are on, because I am running a bit short on alloy. Not surprising, but yeah. It's alright. It's alright. And we have the initial readings on Plutarch, another nearby planet. Looks to be about the same. So Palatine was toxic, Plutarch probably is as well. So is this really a habitable place? I'm not sure. First reading of Plutarch revealed the planet to be a gravitational aberration. Potential sites for analysis have been located. Exoskeleton technology will allow our team to begin planetary exploration. Fragmented transmissions from Maxwell's crew are coming at an extremely rapid rate. So they say that they arrived at the site and have been waiting for instructions for several cycles now. Apparently the gravitation is causing severe time dilation. Intrusive analysis, temporary, setup, advanced, because this is kind of interesting. They have a different perspective of time than we do. And we're going to send the koala to support them. Other than that though, we are going to call it there, because I am out of time for this episode. I did mention that this would be brief. And I have to put this episode together before I go to work. So, This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel. Gives me those virtual headpats I oh so crave. You are going to be set for hydrogen. And the sector is going to gather as much hydrogen as possible. Sector 4. Sector 2 is... doesn't. Sector... yeah, send it to Sector 4 as much as you can. But I'm going to tell you minimum as well, start dumping too.
A probe has completed its scan.
Or partially dumping. Right, there we go. But yeah. My people are way too happy. That means something really bad is going to happen. I mean, this late in the game, it's given me so many happy techs. Something's going to break it. Death Spiral Simulator is not out of tricks yet. Of that I am sure. But yeah, see you all later.